This is what you need to know when trying to see if a woman is a narcissist, as well as how to deal with her. Narcissistic women may exhibit the following characteristics: an inflated sense of self-importance, a need for admiration and constant praise, a belief that they are superior to others, a lack of empathy for others, a tendency to exploit others, a preoccupation with their own appearance and status, a sense of entitlement, a tendency to envy others, a tendency to blame others for their own failures. Manipulative, narcissistic women are often skilled at manipulating others to get what they want. They may use guilt-tripping, gaslighting, or other forms of emotional abuse. Envious. Narcissistic women are often envious of others, even those they claim to love. They may compare themselves to others constantly and feel threatened by anyone who seems to be doing better than them. Controlling. Narcissistic women often have a need to control others and their environment. They may be micromanagers at work or try to control their partner's every move. Perfectionistic. Narcissistic women often have unrealistic expectations of themselves and others. They may be perfectionists who are never satisfied with their own accomplishments or the accomplishments of others. Hypercritical. Narcissistic women are often hypercritical of others, but they are very sensitive to any criticism of themselves. They may lash out or become defensive when someone points out their flaws. Vindictive. Narcissistic women can be very vindictive if they feel slighted or wronged. They may hold grudges for years and plot revenge against those who have crossed them. Grandiose. Narcissistic women often have an inflated sense of their own importance and accomplishments. They may exaggerate their skills and achievements, and they may expect others to treat them with special deference. Entitled. Narcissistic women often feel entitled to special treatment and privileges. They may believe that they are better than others and that they deserve to get their way all the time. Exploitative. Narcissistic women may exploit others for their own personal gain. They may use people for their money, connections, or status. Shallow. Narcissistic women are often preoccupied with their own appearance and status. They may be materialistic and superficial. It is important to note that not all narcissistic women will exhibit all of these characteristics. However, if you notice that someone you know exhibits many of these traits, it is possible that they may be narcissistic. If you are in a relationship with a narcissistic woman, it is important to set boundaries and protect yourself from their emotional abuse. It is also important to seek support from friends, family, or a therapist. Since you think this info is interesting, please subscribe, comment, and like, and you'll see what we say about the men. But in the meantime, here's more about the women. Here are some signs that a woman may be narcissistic. She has an inflated sense of self-importance and believes that she is superior to others. She has a constant need for admiration and praise. She lacks empathy for others and is unable to see things from their perspective. She is exploitative and uses others to get what she wants. She is preoccupied with her own appearance and status. She is arrogant and entitled. She is envious of others and blames them for her own failures. She is hypersensitive to criticism and reacts with anger or rage when she is criticized. She is manipulative and controlling. She has difficulty maintaining healthy relationships. She has a history of impulsive and reckless behavior. Here are some safety guidelines to keep in mind when identifying a narcissistic woman. Be careful not to judge too quickly. Some women may exhibit some narcissistic tendencies without actually having a narcissistic personality disorder. Now click the bell so you can be notified when we talk about men. Narcissist. Now avoid making accusations or labeling someone as a narcissist. This can be hurtful and unproductive. If you are concerned that a woman you know may be narcissistic, it is best to talk to her about your concerns in a private setting. Be respectful and non-judgmental, and avoid using accusatory language. If the woman is unwilling to talk about your concerns or becomes defensive, it is best to end the conversation. You may want to consider talking to a trusted friend, family member, or therapist about your concerns. It is important to remember that you cannot change a narcissistic woman. If you are in a relationship with a narcissistic woman, it is important to set boundaries and protect yourself from her emotional abuse. You may also want to consider seeking support from a therapist. Comment below on ways to help and motivate someone that might be in need. Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe.